How's it going, gamers? Welcome back to another day of our 151 release week. We are so glad to be here. We are on Pokemon TCG Live. Now, we're not going to be opening packs on here. We're not going to be buying packs on here. We've already done a little bit of that. We already built the collection a little bit. No, today we are going to see just how strong 151 can be. We are going to, that's right, try a deck that is only filled with cards from 151. Energies, we can get energies in 151. Trainers, only the trainers that we can get in 151. We got trainers like Giovanni's Charisma, Energy Sticker, Bill's Transfer, Switch, Daisy's Help, Rigid Band, Cycling Road, and we're back to Giovanni. Now you will notice, actually, we're going to take that Rigid Band out. I forgot that was still in there. We're going to throw in another Energy. Shaboom. Just like that. Alright, so we've got an extra Energy in there now. So those are our trainers. You will notice that there's not a whole lot of draw support. Daisy's Help is about our only thing. Draw 2 cards. My goodness. We're going to be playing against some people who are going to be drawing 7, if not more, every turn. So that's already going to be an issue. We'll see what we can do there. Bill's Transfer helps us get a bunch of Pokemon out. Giovanni's Charisma might be able to help us get around some energy attachments and things along those lines. For our Pokemon, we are running a 3-2-2 line for Blastoise. Now that's obviously going to be taken back a little bit by the fact that we don't have rare candy. So we're going to have to do our best to get that out. It's going to take some time. While that's taking some time, we're going to run our Coughing and Wheezing line. I think this is really nice because the attack uses 2 colorless, so we can use our water energy for it. 50 damage, also does 10 damage to each of the benched Pokemon. And then finally, if this Pokemon is in the active spot and gets knocked out, you can flip a coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is knocked out as well. So there's that risk reward there. While that is getting set up, because that one is still a stage 1, we have Jinx, who will hopefully be our main person. She does take some time to set up as well as far as energy goes. So obviously not the best setup that we're going to be able to get. It's going to be hard to get going, but we're going to make it work. And then we have Mew EX as well for us to be able to draw cards if we ever drop below 3 in our hand. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't done a whole lot of play testing on this. We're just going to jump into a match and see what we can do. It's going to be crazy. But let's see. 151 only. That is the only set that is in this deck is 151. And we're playing against someone who's also in the Great League, so this is going to be an interesting matchup for sure. If we play against any of the good decks, like any meta deck, I can already tell you that we're just going to get demolished. But let's find out. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see how long we can hang on. Let's see what 151 can do for us. If you guys are enjoying 151 week, make sure you're leaving likes and leaving comments and letting me know. Make sure you're subscribing to the content that we're providing for you guys. This is an awesome way for me to just... You know, I enjoy Pokemon a lot, and I just love getting to share that with you guys. So if you're enjoying it as much as I am, make sure you let me know, and we'll keep grinding out that content. You guys are doing an amazing job of just being supportive as we are embarking on this new journey. So I thank you guys for that, and I hope that you can continue staying with us. Okay, so oh man, it looks like they're playing Mew. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. We do start with our Jinx. If we can get that Cycling Road out to discard an energy and then Energy Sticker it back onto Jinx, that would be really good here. We can Giovanni's Charisma on our turn if they put the double turbo on Mew. Doesn't really help a whole lot because they get to just put it back on their next turn. But Giovanni's Charisma, that energy attachment does not count as my energy per turn. So that's always really nice. It lets me put on 2 energies per turn instead of just the 1. So that's nice. Oh, they stalled out really fast. Interesting. But they didn't. They didn't put in energy, so now I don't get to do that. But we do grab, oh my goodness, we grab a ton of Pokemon off of that Bill's transfer. That was insane. So we're gonna go ahead and throw all those out, throw the Mew out. And let's go ahead and throw an energy on Jinx. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, the fact that they had to pass on that turn is really surprising. They had 5 cards in hand, and they couldn't make anything happen. Oh, they do Iono. So all of those Pokemon now go to the bottom of my deck. Alright, I do still have the Giovanni's Charisma play here. And they do put on the double turbo. Did they find the VMAX? Oh, they power tablet, cleansing gloves. This is a really interesting line. Like, their deck list is really weird. I don't think I've seen a Mew VMAX play cleansing gloves. But if that's what they like to do, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so this is going to be a really, really interesting play. I'll say that much. We got to find something here. Yeah, because they will take out the Jinx. Yeah, and you guys let me know if there was a different deck that you guys would have liked to see that was just built of 151. You know, let me know. It's hard to build a deck with only one set, you know? It just gets really difficult. We do have Daisy's help, so we can do a little bit here. We can draw some cards. Let's do this. Yeah, let's draw some cards. Let's look at our prizes. 2 cycling roads in there, that's why. Alright, well. Let's try the Weezing play. Knock me out. Go ahead. Do it. So, in reality, it's a good thing that I didn't use the Giovanni's Charisma there. Because that Mew VMAX can't attack this turn unless he is able to, like, move him around. So it kind of forces him to move him around, whereas if I put that energy back into his hand, now he could put that energy on one of the baby Mews, and just, at that point, all he would have to do is find the evolution, which he had the Feather Ball to do that. And he, you know, more than likely, he has the DT in his hand to be able to attach it anyway. You know, it's not... Yeah, see, there it is. So, it's usually not that difficult to find them, even if you don't have them, so. Discarding Path to get rid of Choice Band, okay. I'm kind of excited to see Weezing go off here. Like, if Weezing hits a heads here, that's insane. Like, honestly, that is just monstrous if we can hit heads on this ability. I kind of wish, and I was looking a little bit, I wish there was a card in 151 that allows you to, like, reflip coins or something along those lines. Like, there used to be a Victini way back in the day that said after you flip coins, you can ignore what the coin was and then just reflip it. So that would be really cool here. Ooh, he's getting my Blastoise to the bottom of the deck. It's interesting that he chose to play that. This is a really... You know, I was really scared going into this. This was a, you know, a double turbo Mew deck. But this is a really weird double turbo Mew deck. Oh, so he does escape rope, which means he's going to be able to eat something else. That's not good. Well, so he takes out the coughing now. Coughing doesn't do anything. So he goes down to 3 prizes. Yeah, at this point we just keep that wheezing up. I should have held that energy in my hand. That's okay. Okay, let's see. If we can find an energy sticker here, that'd be pretty cool. For some reason, I didn't realize that that's drawing only 1 card. I thought it was more like Radiant Greninja's ability, where you draw 2, but that's okay. So he doesn't want me to have the cycling road. That's interesting. Oh, man, he just has all the plays. Yeah, well, and this is just kind of what you run into when you limit yourself to only being able to use cards from 1 set, because there's not enough. I mean, you could go through all the cards that are in 151, which I did. I went through all the Pokemon, I went through all of the trainers, and there's really just not enough to be competitive when you put it up against meta decks like this, like decks that get up and go and have access to Boss's Orders and Professor's Research and Judge and Iono and all of those things. Like, it just doesn't work. And now, even if Weezing's flip does go off, yeah, that's the game. Well, good game. Just take him out. You have free retreat. You didn't have to use that. Yep, GG's. Well, that's what happens when you, like I said, when you try to limit yourself to using only 1 set. I knew it had a potential of, like, it's one of those things where, like, when it pops off, it's going to feel really, really good. But getting it to go off is just really, really difficult, because you don't have any way to make it consistent. You don't have any way to consistently draw into some things. Let's do this real quick before we end the video. I want to test the deck. Maybe, if it's gonna work. I don't think TCG Live knows what to do here. Oh, there it goes. All right. So we are going to test the deck. I've never... So I know we're playing against AI. I don't know what... we do want to go first. I don't know what kind of deck the AI will play here. Looks like they're going to play some kind of metal deck or steel deck. Okay, here we start Jinx. Starting with a Magnemite. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. That is for sure. Let's go ahead and run the Cycling Road out. And we don't want to discard it yet, so we're just going to hold it. Because we want to be able to do a double energy here with Giovanni's Charisma. So, Jinx, if you haven't seen, is actually really cool. Oh, so it knows how to use my stadium. That's really cool. Wow. Alright, you need to calm down, AI. Okay, so Jinx, if you haven't seen, it's pretty cool. So, it's got one attack, Icy Wind, for 120 damage, and it puts the opponent's active Pokemon to sleep. But then the other attack, Heart-Stopping Kiss, says if your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, it is now knocked out. So it's really kind of cool. Wow, they use Vs and everything. This is interesting. So let's do this. We might just have to sacrifice the Squirtle here. Yeah. Next turn, we can either Giovanni or we can Bill's Transfer. Either way would be really cool. They must run a lot of energies. But see, even the AI like has a relatively nicely built deck. Like they're actually playing. Now, granted, they're not playing anything meta, which is going to be helpful a lot here. But even though they're not playing anything that would be necessarily meta, they're still like playing really, really well. Let's Bill's Transfer, and wow, we whiffed that. Okay, that sucks. Oop. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and attach the other energy to Jinx. And we'll be ready to go as soon as the Squirtle gets knocked out this round. Wow, they just keep having more and more energies to do. No! That's okay. I'm gonna do 60 damage. Oh, because I'm weak to it. Alright, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So let's just do the 100 damage and put him to sleep, even though it actually knocks him out. And we actually get to take a prize card for that. Yeah! Let's go! Oh, the AI can do emojis or emoticons too. That's crazy. I had no clue that they could do that. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, so here we're gonna Cycling Road one of these. We get another Cycling Road. Okay, we'll attach. Retreat. Let's go ahead and try the energy sticker on Squirtle. Doesn't work. Okay. Alright, we get another knockout here though, so that's nice. Check it out, we got 2 prizes now. Yeah! Let's go! Now we get to face some of these guys. Hey! Hey, cut it out. Thumbs down on me. Nah. You're the one who's losing all your Pokemon. Alright, so that Squirtle's gone. I don't know why she doesn't like that Squirtle, but you know, we can play that game too. Alright. Let's use Daisy's help. We did get the coughing. That's pretty nice. How many energy have we discarded already? 2. Let's go ahead and do one more. Cycling Road. Are you serious? What are the odds of that? All right, so let's do the 120 damage, and then it goes to sleep. Okay, we did get Tails here. If we get Tails coming back to our side, then we do get to knock him out. And of course he gets heads. All right. So we don't get the free knockout, but we can still do 120 damage to him. Just like that. And he's asleep. And he's still asleep. Nice. Okay. Tool Jammer. What does that do? What does Tool Jammer do? Where is it? As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, Pokemon tools attached to the opponent's Pokemon have no effect. Interesting. Okay. We'll attach an energy there. We'll use Switch. Go ahead and evolve the other Coughing. And we'll do 120 damage and put Zamazenta to sleep. And Tails. Alright, nice. Another Bidoof. Man, they've used that Cycling Road more than I have. They're about to deck themselves out if they're not careful. Yes! And we get to use the heart-stopping kiss. That's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and try to energy sticker onto the Weezing. Yeah, we get that too. There we go. See, what did I tell you? Once this deck goes off, it is awesome. Alright. So now Weezing could come up and attack too. So that's pretty cool. We want to make sure that that energy goes to the discard. So we don't want to use Giovanni's. Yeah! That's awesome. Alright, 2 prizes. We're only 2 away now. Yeah, give me that Dialga. Here we go. I am weak to steel though. They're metal, so he's gonna knock out Jinx. So that's gonna be, that'll be fun. But my Weezing actually can knock him out next turn too, like just by his attack. I think, I don't know. I think I want to be kind of. What? Dude! Okay. Well, I was going to be silly and make him knock out the other Weezing. But at this point, that doesn't matter because... Oh, man. Like I said, I was going to be silly and make him knock out the other Weezing, but if I pass, then he just decks out. So it's just... It is what it is. Alright, well, that is the Weezing Blastoise Jinx deck, new to the 151 set. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. We will see you guys tomorrow in the next 151 video. Have a good... Oh, excuse me. Have a good one, gamers. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.